Hi, you guys. A little bit of a different video today. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about acceptance. Um, got the paranormal flashlight set up back there. You know, it hasn't been working, showing me a lot of activity here in the last hour or so. But I'm hoping that Spirit will pop in and, kind of give it their input here as I talk. Thank you, Spirit. I see you on the light. I want to talk a little bit about acceptance today. We've had a lot of changes in this big wide world. Everything has it just in the last year has changed so dramatically for all of us. Who would have ever thought that a grandmother, an old retired a motorcycle rider? I'm not retired from riding motorcycle, but I'm retired. Would have a YouTube channel, who would be doing videoing. Never thought it. In the last year and a half, though, things have really changed dramatically. But one of the things that has not changed is how the world looks at what I do, what women and people and men. There are a lot of light workers out there that are men that do what I do. Now, I do describe myself as a psychic medium. I am an evidential medium who is a medium who brings across evidence that validates that your loved one is with us when I do a reading for you. I am able to pull in information that only they can validate, and only the person sitting across from me can validate. But there are a ton of us that are out there that are they are kitchen witches. They are Wiccan. They are pagan. They are just light workers, intuitives, healers, Reiki masters. Some of them do deal with tarot cards. This is a new world. This is a changing thing. I had a lady who was a business owner in a local town jump on one of my videos and really chastise me about what I do and how it is an abomination against God. She quoted Deuteronomy, I believe Deuteronomy chapter 18, yada yada. Thank you, Spirit, on the light. And it says how not to go to the fortune tellers and the intuitives, and it says not to do that in the Bible. If you go a couple more chapters down in Deuteronomy, they tell you also that if your child misbehaves, and it says your son in there, that you should take him to the council by the gates, and they will stone him to his death. Okay? It also says a little farther down in Deuteronomy, you can see where I'm going with this? That if your wife commits adultery, take her to be stoned to death. So since those things don't apply now, we don't stone people in this country, do we? There are countries that do. And that's where this lady was from. We have become more acceptant of people that are different. I had a handicapped child. Like a Spirit on the light back there, brightening it up and punctuating what's being said. I noticed the world did come a little more tolerant and accepting of handicapped kids. I do understand there's some fear around that. If you don't know about handicapped people in general, adults, kids, that could be an adult with a stroke. That's all a kid with cerebral palsy literally is just it's brain damage. Makes no difference what causes that brain damage, whether it is a fever or a bullet to the head. Wow, I just felt like I had a card drop on me. Thank you, Spirit, on the light. It makes no difference what causes that brain damage. Children with autism technically have brain damage. whatever reason. That's a whole nother video. My feelings about what causes childhood autism. But in general, people have become more accepting of people with handicaps and physical differences, because we don't know if we are offending if we walk up and say, hi, can you tell me about yourself? But people became more accepting of that. We have become a ton more accepting of gay and lesbian population. I have a ton, you know what, I don't even know what the correct terminologies are. And I have a ton of friends who are gay or lesbian. I have some friends who are transsexual. I have people that follow me that I help when sometimes they don't have anybody else to turn to talk to about these things. And I welcome them all with love. I do not see any difference in them. And we have become way more acceptant of that than we had been. It has been brought to the forefront again about accepting color. That's where I wish we could turn a blind eye. That no one is of color. No white. No yellow. No red. No black. That we are just one human race, okay? But we have become more accepting of the people difference in color. And we try to be more accepting in our own life of people that are different, whether they are Indian, Oriental, South African, Aboriginals from Australia. We have become, and it's been brought to our attention that we have been more and more accepting of that. We are more accepting of other people's religions and faiths and what they follow. Everybody except for psychics and mediums. Anybody that is New Age. General population scoffs at what we do. You don't know what I do. Thank you, Spirit on the Light. I help locate missing kids. I help find missing keys. I help find and locate bodies to help bring families closure. I help find missing dogs, sometimes missing cats. I provide healing with my hands, do energy healing on those that are in the last days of their lives, no matter what they're suffering from, end stage cancer, COPD. I do end of life counseling for the families. I've sat on the chair of a bereavement group for 3 years after the death of my second son, so that I could help interpret some of the messages for family, and I could teach them how to interpret those signs too, okay? I help communicate with animals that have been hurt and wounded. Horses that have been abused, you know, that perhaps somebody needs to figure out how to get this, thank you, Spirit on the Light, how to get this horse in line. You know, there's a lot of things that I do, and I don't even want to just keep defending myself. But what I'm saying is, this lady actually asked me if I was any good, why I wasn't a millionaire, and someplace better than this. Okay? I love it. It's an adorable little country home. No big deal. I am wealthy beyond belief with friendships that I have gained. Got nothing to do with dollars and cents, lady. Okay? What I do know as a psychic and a medium, that people like that are sour, miserable people, and they are that way with themselves, and they are trying to reflect that. Thank you, Spirit. And they are trying to reflect that onto other people so that they can feel better about themselves. So all of those people that are not accepting of something new age, something different, all of you people that are not accepting of a different religion and different belief. I have tons of Christian friends, and I have tons of Jewish friends. So you know what? Everybody that doesn't believe in light workers in general, all I'm going to do today is send you love and light. Okay? You know, you say you're accepting. Let's do that then. Let's accept everybody. Let's accept everybody. I live in the Amish community. All right. Let's be accepting of everybody. You know what? They actually accept me. They actually accept me. They know what I do. It's not something we talk about a lot because it is not their belief. It's not what they do. However, they understand what I do, and they know that I bring healing and closure to people. You know, when I'm sitting across from a family that doesn't know how to process the loss of a child. So I'm talking to you and throwing down a gauntlet that if we are going to accept, we have to accept everybody. We cannot pick and choose. Let's love humanity. I'm speaking up for the rights of light workers everywhere. All right, you guys, had to throw a little fun in there, humor in it to lighten it up a little bit. I know it was kind of a heavy topic today, but I want to say thank you to all you guys, and I never leave you, that I don't bless you all, irregardless of who you are, with love and light. See you soon. Thank you, Spirit.